Why characters go rogue in fiction. Okay, so something you need to know is that this is a generic sequence when a good guy becomes a bad guy due to lack of trust and enthusiasm in the colony. In other words, the good guys always win is one of the biggest lies in fiction. Because in real life, bad stuff happens to good people all the time and good people die. Now, this video is for characters who are primarily like Sasuke Uchiha, but lead towards more Syndrome for the Incredibles, Joker's Batman, etc. So what is rogue? Rogue is a state of being where somebody is done with society. And we're trying to be big within society, saying society is bullshit, because they recognize that good people get picked on, that, being good is not worth it, and being bad is so much more rewarding. And I can relate to that, personally more than anybody out there, because I've tried the devil. Literally, he's a bag of tricks. He teaches you literally how to be cool in the background. Literally, somebody's newly introduced, he thinks it's the best thing ever, but the people who used to give you competition, the people who used to keep you on your edge, don't matter anymore. He will put you in that situation, he will make you dominant. When people are reading a book and being mature and calling out your mentality is something you will not do. But he will do it at the right time to control you. And he'll also put you in a situation where you can bounce back. So the only way to truly strip the devil off you is to fully evolve from a person. If you're cheating, playing one piece of the video game, you become a completely fluid person, literally. You get no benefits from being good, being 1,000 times better person, but you will be reminded what will happen if you do bad once ever again. The devil has the higher power, isn't a misconception, especially in this society, because as humans we are held to animals when it comes to actual life experience and critique. The exact same reason why people are petty is why we can't evolve from animals into flying cars and shit. Because the devil is the one who rules this world after God let him get his way after Father was being more mature. And you can have it literally, but we're made out of flesh and bone. So anything out of flesh and bone, like good sex, hot riot, all that comes from the devil. So in this case, Sasuke Uchiha, literally, when he left the village, literally, he seeked for more power, and literally, it dragged on to a snake called Orochimaru, literally, the homosexual mascara wearing being that he is. It was 100 times worth it, because he recognized that being good means that you're weak. And good people can be fooled, but deceiving people, literally, good people really don't always live the best lives, and that's a lot, for gangs. Gangs are big for that. They're not notorious, because I understand that some people are Hispanic, that gangs are outside their criteria, but literally being bad gives you 1,000 times more power in the situation, especially when somebody's trying to manipulate you. Get over on them before they get over on you first. When characters like Syndrome recognize a pattern in fiction, they start having delusional imaginations that are based off real principle of the government this, the government that, I'll make the government better, and they take it by force. You ever see somebody grow somebody to school? This is what the devil is based off of. In fact, me and my cousin Noel had a conversation lately. If we're going to be a Disney character, she wanted to be a bad guy. I agree with her 100% because most bad guys have unique abilities. And it was shown throughout the series that, Sasuke had, ominous more power than Naruto. Came to fight, hand-to-hand combat and critique. Because he was willing to sell his soul. He was willing, literally, to, how people sell their soul to their Illuminati. Sasuke was willing to join the snake group in order to gain more power. And not just did he gain that, gain knowledge and insight to literally, by the time Naruto was equal, literally, they couldn't share ideals, even when they possessed the power of God. That's what's similar to a Joker, and the recipe behind this, literally, is that every bad guy was a good guy. Literally, Joker wanted to be good. Not everybody literally is bad. Dr. Dracula literally was always a sweet guy. Good guys get effed over because the world is cruel and life isn't fair. That's the number one, meaning behind this video. The reason why people become villains is because life isn't fair. They crumble life in order to make it what they want. And the truth behind, good guys, lead when it comes to storytelling is to inspire others. Hey, I'm gonna make this new comic, literally, where the good guy whoops the bad guy's ass, literally, all the time. Do not literally put you in a situation of false encouragement. Like Scar from Lion King, for example. His own brother and took over the kingdom. Now, where this is flabby, literally, I feel like Syndrome would be a better villain if he actually succeeded with his plan as Storm, because with great power comes good responsibility, was exactly why Pride Rock literally turned into a wasteland. You be about what you say, literally, you have to back it up 100%. Jealousy, hate, and anger is what drives a villain to be a villain. A recognizing character is his judgment is where they get the ammo to attack most leading superheroes today. So it's actually a truth in actuality of this video is that literally somebody going rogue is their equivalent of somebody going goth in real life. When they see a government and they choose to become a villain, a learned that through and through because what ended up happening was he promised me to be a millionaire. They killed my family. They compared me to high school. And they let me know I was fucking all the girls at school. They said that one girl and a black guy, sit tight. So what ended up happening was I ended up learning more truth about the government, learning, why people say, fuck the police, this, and that. Learning more about the opportunity that I had, that people in the studio were still going tricks and Snickers. Came to the realization that this is how, people are. They didn't let me get away with my XYZ. They didn't let me get away with this, and that trifling equality. After I learned also after I fully evolved as a person. That's what I figured out. I figured out when you are emo, literally, you can receive pleasure out of things like cunning yourself because you know how the government are. You know they're not going to give you the opportunity. Aside from before, where you know you were getting punked, if you call out you're getting punked, it can give you this knowledge, and things like that can become pleasurable. That's the advanced autistic nerd versus a regular autistic nerd. Because literally, these have bruises and scars all over their bodies saying, the government won't let you do this, the government is whack, this, and that, and they still can't prove them wrong, and they're still going to therapy. Because their mind's a mindless slut that doesn't care. And it's very true, When you go rogue, literally, fiction, that means you join the other side, that means you join a villainous colony. When you make sure that life isn't worth it, literally, it could be an anarchy society within 3 years. But the moral of the story is, literally, you gotta be good and bad to tame somebody. Literally, when you become a man, we have to call out manipulation. And I had revelations in life where I could quit smoking weed because I recognize it just makes my brain fuzzy. When I drink water, literally I start running. Literally when I watch shows, everything is more HD. So I'm not depressed, and I'm not emo myself, but I recognize where it can lead to. I have family literally to fight for. The government literally makes it seem like it's not worth it every day, but I recognize what happens literally if I break the law one more time. But this is Blue Tricks, and this is an analytical video about why villains turn bad.